DMS Uncut, you know what it is, Montreal. You know what it is, man. Hey, man. Montreal, today we got my man, Mr. Severe in the building.
Mr.Severe in the place to be.
You already know. English Montreal rapper that's part of the new wave who really put in work. You know what I mean? You might think quietly, but seriously. That's what I'm talking about. Now, my man, I think you came around like 2020. That's the first project I've seen, Clockwork. Since then, been dropping projects, singles, collaborations, and it shows that my man is not trying to be seen. He's trying to be respected. You dig? So you got to pay close attention when you listen to the projects, man, because it's hot. Real talk.
My respect, my respect.
Without further ado, man, y'all make some noise for my man, Mr. Severe. God damn.
Yeah, Mr.Severe, Ashtray Collective, Feezy, DMS, we here.
You already know, my man. Mr. Severe, talk to me, man. Why the name Severe?
Well, Mr.Severe, real name, no gimmicks. That's my real name. Last name, Mr. Severe.
Okay.
Pops.
But you had strict parents, maybe, you know what I mean?
I had.
You did?
I'm well behaved now.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So when people, before they even like hear the music, what's the first thing you want people to understand when they just see your name, Mr. Severe?
Well, Mr. Severe, I'm a hip-hop representative, trying to preserve the culture, trying to always bring authenticity and always bring like quality music, because I know sometimes people be telling me like, you gotta drop more, gotta drop more. I move at my pace, I move at God's pace. So, you know, quality over quantity, and we represent the real hip-hop.
So when you look at your younger self, let's say in your household back in the day, what's the soundtrack that you remember? What music used to
Like
play?
a song
Yeah.
from my... like one day it could be one song, one day it can be another.
Is there like a specific genre? Like, was it always hip hop or maybe something else?
Well, my dad's Haitian and my mom's from Guatemala, so there's a lot of culture out there. So I can go with hip hop, compas, salsa, merengue,
That's what I'm talking about.
French rap, English rap, Spanish rap.
So why you chose hip hop when you got all those lanes like that, man?
I ain't chose hip hop. Hip hop
chose me. I like that. I like that. So I guess hip hop was your first love straight off the jump.
I think music itself. Then, of course, hip hop came into my life, and that was like the soundtrack of my life. So hip hop, it's like almost a religion. Like it's a way to be, a way to talk, a way to think. So I think it came for me. Yeah.
So when I said 2020, was I right? Or
2020, Mr. Severe got here. Because before that, I was doing music. Like I started music, writing music when I was 12, 13. But I started really doing shows when I was 13. And back then, my name was like BL, the Black Latino, AKA Mr. Severe. So BL was the first name. And I started making music with my older brothers, and they had a group. So I started.
What was it called?
It was called Chemistry. So it was with my brother 21, Duendy. 21 was rapping in French. Duendy was rapping in Spanish. I was rapping in English, and like we did shows from like I was from 14 to maybe 20, 21.
Right.
Then I stopped making music for real. Like
what happened?
It was like a love-and-hate relationship with hip-hop. You know, it was a time where, well, it still is now. It's just I changed my mindset, but it was a time where like I felt nobody respected the hip-hop. Everybody could come and just spit and shit. And back then I won't lie, I was a hater and shit. So I was like, fuck this shit. You know, it's like when you get attention to a bird, like, you know, it's all innocent at the beginning. You give a lot of attention to her, and then you see her wilding out there. So I gave all my all for hip hop, and I was feeling like,
so what you feeling?
Everybody was getting on that shit, not respecting it. So I always rapped and shit, but I didn't took it like too much serious like I did before. So I stopped for like 5 years, 6 years. But like I said, always sharpening my tools and stuff in case. And then like in 2017, 2018, I started doing music with my brother, my brother from another mother, the Wizard Bailey. He's the one who records me, make beats. We made a lot of projects together. So
You still working with him now, or?
yeah.
That's
He's
what's
my
up.
main man. So with
That's
him
what's
and the Ashtray Collective, that was like around 2017, 2018. And with them, I dropped my first project as Mr.Severe in 2020. So it's like
So-
a rebirth from
That's what I was
what
gonna
I
ask
had.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. Severe is more is like a rebirth for you.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
a new
exactly.
artist. So what would you tell BL now that you're Mr. Severe? If you have to give BL an advice coming up in the game, what would it be?
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue. That's what I like. At the end of the day, when you start something, well, I started hip hop because I loved it. I stopped loving it, but I would say continue, man. Believe in yourself. Like you gotta give. That's what I would say.
So when you dropped Clockwork, that was 2020. Basically, the whole world was closed. It was COVID. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it's funny because the world is closed, but you're trying to come out
Yeah,
as an
yeah.
artist. If you get the bar, you know. I got bars too. But anyway, pause too. Trying to come out. Damn, pause. But yeah, so all that to say, were you still trying to figure out who you were as an artist, or you knew from the jump, now, okay, I'm ready, Mr. Severe, let's get it? Or it was more like a little test, like, let me test the market with this project and see how people react, man?
To be honest, when I got with my friend, he told me he was opening a studio, and I just went there to like congratulate him, like chill with him. And then he had a beat, and I was like, I might have something for that.
Okay.
And that's how the whole project started. Like,
So it wasn't even supposed to happen?
No, it wasn't supposed to happen. But like I said, I always stayed ready with my raps and stuff. Even if I stopped rapping, I stayed ready. So
Is there one thing you feel like you would have done differently now that you know how the game works?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I'm at another state of mind right now, and maybe I was in a different state of mind. So if I would have done something different,
or even like if you look at the new artists now, as opposed to you back then, is there something that you're proud of that you did that you feel like they ain't doing now?
well, always was about my craft first. Like practice the verses. Especially the showcases, like a real life performance, no backtrack and stuff. So
that's important.
That's what
I like that.
That's. I'm not saying I'm the only one who does that, but that's what I respect when I go to a show. I don't like people like. There's the you can listen.
You don't want to hear the backtrack.
Yeah,
No, I know what you're saying.
You can have a little backtrack. I have
but not the whole verse.
Yeah, sometimes for my hooks, and stuff.
Yeah,
but not the whole thing,
No, I feel you. Because it's hard at the same time, because that means you gotta
work out.
Exactly.
People, it's the same thing in the studio. People think I can punch in and punch out. Like, yeah, Lil Wayne did it, but not everybody's Lil Wayne. So
that's what I'm saying. But they don't do it like Lil Wayne too,
But at the same time, I'm not hating. Like everybody does a thing how they do. Yeah, like it doesn't change nothing in my life. So I think about me, and they do what they do.
So now looking back at the project, it's been out now since 2020, like almost 6 years. What would you say the project taught you as an artist? Like the whole project itself, like the rollout, everything.
I think it's important to have hard work, but it's important also to be well surrounded. I think I wouldn't do it like I'm doing it right now if I was alone. So and you got to be humble to be able to be with a team, but because sometimes you want to do everything and it's okay and stuff, but like you got to be humble to have trust in your team. So I think to me it's well important to be surrounded.
So when you say surrounded, like who are the key people you'd say an artist should have around him?
Well, I think it depends for every person, but for me, like I have my producer who's Tony Bailey. He makes my beats, but sometimes also he just records me. So we have a different ethic of work. Like he knows me, he knows everything, and sometimes he's not afraid to tell me, "Oh, don't do this like that," and you got to be humble also to listen.
Exactly.
I got my man, the visual timekeeper. Like he makes me look good on cam. He's the magician with the cam. Of course, Joe Doolo, brother in arm. You always got to have a soldier with you when you go on that stage.
Okay.
So, and there's a lot of people like, probably I forget the name, YD, engineer. Got to have a nice engineer. But YD, Big Steve. So Yeah, that's
you
what I need right now. And of course, like you gotta have the business side
talk
because and sometimes that's for me is like harder because I'm the one with the hat. I have people also for that, but sometimes you gotta wear that hat also. So
You're too focused on the music sometimes, so you
yeah,
don't
exactly.
have
And
the
sometimes actually I'm too focused on the
on the
admin and
business
stuff, and
okay,
then I forget
yeah.
my
I
craft. So
feel you. I feel
I
you.
gotta juggle with it.
Yeah, man, you got to balance. That's the life
Yeah.
of an artist. But
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least it's good because you got a strong team. And for real,
Yeah.
this is what I personally think an artist needs to like a good recording space, a
Yeah.
good engineer, beat maker, someone that makes sure it looks good on camera. You know what I mean? And like someone that can, like a Joe Doolo, that can come up in the booth, studio, wherever on stage with you. That's pretty much a strong foundation, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Me personally, I invited you here today because I feel like, you know what I mean, you can actually rap. I
Man,
like what you
respect.
do. We worked in the past already, a few events and stuff like that. When you hear someone telling you that, like, yo, you good, man. How do you feel? Do you feel like, yeah, thank you, or yeah, I know?
No, I never like I know, but I
No,
know
bro,
that
it could be like that.
Well,
It's like, hey, I know,
I know
like,
that I'm good, but
deep inside, you ain't got to tell me that. Like, deep inside.
It always means something, especially like if the person really knows his hip hop and stuff. Like I really appreciate it. Like especially in a show, people will come say, "Yo, I really respected how you perform and stuff."
The reason why I'm asking is because you mentioned some song. I felt like you mentioning that you felt a little bit underappreciated by by the people, or maybe like underrated, something like that. So being or feeling underrated, if someone tells you, "Yo, you're good," in your head, like, bro, of course I know I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm asking you
But
this
I
question.
think it was also different times when I did the rap and stuff because now hip hop is like at the forefront. You're gonna see it like at the grocery store. You're gonna listen to some
Most
hip hop.
definitely.
Back in the days, you say you're a rapper. It's in Montreal. It wasn't like right now. It's like
Yeah, there's
they
actual
respect it.
there's a
Yeah,
scene.
there's a
Yeah, it's
scene,
going on.
and back then it was still like a growing scene. So that was the difference. So at the end of the day, like yeah, I care about like if people love what I do or not, but also I think I'm a like a good hip hop head and I know music. So if I feel like it's good,
You're gonna
yeah. I don't do like music to trying to please the audience. So
got you.
yeah, trying to stay in my own lane. Like I said, hip hop's all about authenticity. I don't trying to follow trends and stuff. So I think it's really important.
You see, I mentioned the fact that you know how to rap, but if you think about 2026 right now, do you think being able to rap still matters more than, let's say, image?
It depends what market, what audience, because there will always be like a market for like the real hip hop, and I don't want to say real hip hop, like real spitters. I will say it like that. And but for the popular audience, I don't think it matters. Unfortunately, yeah.
So you say image would matter more than music? You would say?
Yeah, it's like.
So knowing that, do you trying to adapt your music to that, or you like fuck that? I'm still gonna stay.
No,
to my
I'm
craft?
gonna do like stuff that I like, and like sometimes there's beats that's new wave. I really fuck with it, so I will jump on that new wave stuff if I like it. I will not try to make a, let's say right now the trend is drill, so let's jump on that drill. So
Okay, you're not gonna.
I'll do it for the exercise,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if it doesn't feel right, it gotta feel authentic. Yeah, you gotta be authentic.
Shit, you gotta spit on those drill beats that are like back in the days. You know, that's
I
what
had
people used
some,
to do,
but
man. Used to rip out some shit.
they're unreleased.
Ah, drop that YouTube releases. Fuck that. Do you feel like sometimes you dumb it down for the people?
Well, I have a project that's called Dumb It Down.
Yeah?
It was like different than Clockwork. Clockwork was more like boom bap beats. This one I try to be different. I jumped also like on Jersey bounce beats with Passy, Afro beat artist from Montreal. I made a Afro beat with him also. So
Shit, doing Afro beats is dumbing it down to you?
well, not dumbing it down. Well,
That's crazy.
Well, it's like party vibe,
Okay,
and
okay.
stuff. It's like put the message aside and let's just have fun. Like,
all right, okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
But when you actually write your lyrics, like in songs and stuff, that's what I meant. Like, do you actually sometimes be like, nah, if I say it like that, people won't get it. Let me just like dump down my lyric, my bar, my metaphor. Maybe.
Yeah, sometimes because I'm really calculated. generally, but sometimes I will be like, okay, just what pops out your head, you're gonna write it and you're gonna do a verse with it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes, you know.
Now, according to you, when you say, yo, this guy is a serious rapper, what does it mean?
Respect the craft, respect like the game of hip hop. I'm a student of the game, so you know, uh, I made my homework. I know like the old school hip hop. I know like
Well, not you specifically. Let's say if I just tell you, yo, this artist is really serious. What's in your head for you when I say serious? This artist is serious.
like
What
I
does it
said,
mean?
practice his craft. Like
Okay.
he practiced his verse like maybe 50 times, and like he knows that when the mic will be on, like he got something to say, not just like it can be dumb stuff. But if you're gonna say dumb stuff, at least like gotta prepare yourself for the delivery and stuff. So to me, it's like really if it's about the craft, respect the craft.
See, me serious, the first thing I think about is business.
Oh, also okay,
You tell
but
me-
in the music, yeah.
In music, you tell me serious. No, because I understand what you're saying. There's two ways of saying it. You
Because
talk
now
about
I
the
have
artistic
now I
side.
have my rapper hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have the
like-
artistic side. That's
Yeah,
why I'm like,
yeah,
okay, that's
yeah,
good. That's
yeah.
funny. See, me, it's mostly business.
Yeah,
When I'm
yeah,
serious,
yeah.
well, I'm thinking about he knows his business. I'm not even thinking
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
like, but that's more because I'm dealing a lot
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
scene.
yeah.
But being an artist back then, for sure, I would have, damn, are you serious? Oh, you can rap like that? That's how I would have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
like thinking, you know?
But I think in the business side, like I said, I have a team and like make sure your paperwork is correct. Make sure like you have a team. You're surrounded. You reach out if you don't have a team. Well, reach out the the medias and stuff. So
Yeah, exactly.
that would be being serious and stuff.
So to you, when you drop a project, how do you basically evaluate your success? How you like, okay, that was a successful project? You care only about the streams? Is it like the number of the feedback you get? Like how for you a project is successful?
Like I said, right now I'm having my rapper hat. So to me, a album that's successful would be like really from track one to the last track, the quality and it's like just the quality of the music.
Of the
to me,
music in
yeah,
general?
yeah.
So if you had to choose one word to describe yourself, would you prefer someone to call you talented, consistent, or original?
Original, definitely, most definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that. All right, that's what's up, man. Because by the way, one thing that I like about you, you mentioned it earlier, is the videos. It's looking clean.
We try to work. I'm
That's
just trying
what
to
I
work,
like.
man.
The quality is always clean. The 6 a.m. in Rio video you did, everything, that's like, you know what I mean? And I feel like being an artist in 2026, yes, the music is important, but for sure the image is everything. So when you have both, that's pretty good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like that's what you're doing. But what do you feel is missing for you to get to the next level, knowing that you have both like that?
I think like the music like level is out there, but like maybe the business side, like more shows, more showcases, more like let's say songs that play on TV shows and stuff. That for me would be like the next step. Like
Have you ever tried to apply for grants?
I tried, but way before like in 2020, and then like I have that's on our list. That's on our backboard.
This is a handout. This is free money. Like when you talk about grants to an artist from the United States, they
Yeah.
go crazy. They can't believe this shit. They're like, what? They give you free money
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
music? Because you know the hustlers over there, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine how they would be flipping those grants like crazy
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
existed
yeah,
over
yeah,
there. Us, we got this shit given to us. That's why I'm like, sometimes it's crazy to me because artists got free money and we talking racks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean 10, 20, 50, depending on whatever you're doing.
Well, that would be what's missing. Someone who does that for me, because sometimes, like I said, I have my hat, but I'm overwhelmed.
No, for sure.
So,
No, it's
you know,
understandable for sure. But that's always an advice I'm giving to
Yeah, yeah,
artists
for sure.
because time goes fast. You know what I mean? And a
sure,
lot of
sure.
time you're like, damn, I dropped my new single. Oh shit, it's already been 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. But a simple move that you've been supposed to be doing, if you just do it once and then it's bro, even myself, I've been slacking on those grand shit. You know what I mean? It's only like two years ago that I'm really on it. But you got to really analyze all the tools that you have as an artist
sure,
and
for
use them
sure.
to your advantage for sure, especially being in Quebec and
Yeah,
Canada
yeah,
with
yeah.
all that free money. That's a free alley-oop right there, you know? So
Yeah.
that's one thing you
Gotta
should
finish
check
the
out.
dunk. I gotta finish the dunk.
You know what I mean? And do you plan on moving, like maybe going to Toronto, expand the music, the United States or overseas?
Well, We went to Boston and LA. Shout out to Joe Doolo with his team. Also, he's in a TV show Shores,
Yes,
So they
sir.
had a tour over there in the States and
That was
Canada
fire.
also. So there
I
was a
seen that. I seen the
show.
footages.
Yeah, there was a show in Boston and LA last year. So that's what I'm trying to expand. Probably also like Toronto, and I would like to go also to the UK because like Montreal, if you spit it in English, unfortunately,
There's a ceiling.
get on that bridge and
Yeah.
it's more about French. So
Yeah, I feel you. No, most definitely, bro.
yeah.
You shouldn't.
It's all about mathematics. So
Yeah. Speaking of Joe Doolo, by the way, big shout out to Joe Doolo. What's Ashtray Collective? Like, talk to me. I see that a lot. It's like what? It's a movement. What is it exactly?
a movement, a family, like
Like, who's in it in terms of? Is it a label? So I thought it was even a label at first. Like, what is it?
it would be like almost like I won't say a Wu-Tang because it's not all about MCs. There's a lot of like B-boys who will rep Ashtray Collective, graffiti artists that will rep Ashtray Collective.
It's like a movement. you would
Yeah,
say.
it's really a movement, but it's a crew also. So like I said, the forefront would be like well, me, Mr.Severe, Joe Doolo, the Wizard, Anthony Bailey, the Visual Timekeeper. There's a lot of people like Scylla, also Ashtray Collective, Unique Ashtray Collective.
And what does it mean,
Charles.
Ashtray? What's Ashtray?
The Wizard's not here today.
That's the wizardry spell
Well,
you're sending us?
I
I'm playing.
think it would be more my guy, the visual. I think he already explained it to me, but to be honest,
You forgot?
Ashtray Collective.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because I seen that a lot. So I was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like wondering if it was like you said, a Wu-Tang, maybe a group, a
It's
collective.
a cult, no. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's like that. Huh? Okay. Illuminati shit, you know. So yeah, so speaking of Joe Doolo, man, I like the chemistry you guys have in studio, by the way. I mean, the records that you guys been dropping, and especially the I played this record. I like the Higher Self joint.
Yeah.
It's my shit, you know.
Dope
So
shit.
when you go in studio with someone like Joe Doolo, like who's the one that tells the other, bro, you gotta fix your verse?
You gotta fix your verse.
Yeah.
No, we
Who
just gotta,
coached the other? Is that someone that coaches
that would
the
be
other
more
than
like the wizard, like the one who records us. That
Okay,
would be yeah.
All right, so you never like, you guys don't never. I don't know, yo, maybe you should go back.
Maybe sometimes, but
Mhm.
most of the time we trying to stay ready because like he's my brother, but I know he wants
Like
to
if
go
something
hard.
is whack, would he tell you? Because I want to know how
I
you
think
artists
he
is
would,
real in the studio at
but
the end of the day, you know, because
like-
it's easy to be like, yeah, you killed it.
But we never had that situation where one verse was whack.
You
for
never
real.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, I don't know about
There's
that.
some tracks that we didn't release because maybe they weren't like
Okay.
bumping like the other ones, but
Mhm.
I never heard a whack Joe Doolo verse for real.
Okay, talk that shit. I'm gonna listen to all the takes, Joe Doolo, man. I know Joe Doolo is fire, you know what I mean? That's the thing, but I was always wondering in studio, the chemistry when you both write a verse, and sometimes, you know.
Yeah, because we
You're like,
feed
I don't
off
know
each
about
other.
this verse.
Like, you know, it's like we're brothers, but it's also a competition. Like hip hop
that's what
is
I'm
like
saying.
that. So, you know, you don't want to get murked on the verse. So
Exactly. And it shows. It shows a lot, man. My man Severe in the building. You already know what's happening in Montreal. Oh, yeah. So you dropped your latest single was Manifest. That's the
Yeah.
last one that dropped with, speaking of Joe Doolo and Basics. So what were you trying to bring out of that record, man?
Well, in that record, I just went to chill at the Ashtray studio. There was MCO, the beat maker was there, Basics.
Mhm.
Then Joe Doolo came along, so we were just talking about life and stuff. And MCO had a beat. We started writing on it,
Mhm.
and that's really how it came out. Like I wasn't supposed to like record the verse that day, so
Yeah, that's some natural
just, yeah,
vibing
natural
shit
stuff,
like
yeah.
that. That's sometimes some of the best records when you're just like that, you know what I mean?
sometimes you go to the studio, you might get out with a beat with a verse, so you got to go there. Also, you got to go to the court.
That's the thing, man. A lot of artists are sleeping. You have a home studio or you go to the studio most of
I
the time?
got like a home studio where I practice and like make demos, but then I will
And then you go, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I used to do too.
Yeah,
It's always good like that.
Yeah, you got to be ready at the studio. Like you can't be like trying to practice your verse and stuff. You already have to.
Mhm.
It's only when like you're creating something. But if you already have a verse and you say like, okay, we're gonna record that song today. Well, you gotta be ready before.
No, for sure. Most definitely. Doomsday, featuring my man Gibré. I mean, that's one of your few features with a French rapper from what I understood. So how important is it for you to connect with the French side of Montreal? Do you really care, or you just do it to do it?
Well, it's Montreal, so there's a lot of French artists that are dope. So, like I said, I never try to do something if it feels authentic, if it feels real. Well, I will do it. So, yeah.
But you don't really care about like, oh, I need to feature with a French artist so I could get more of the, because we already know in Montreal it's the French shit that runs the game, you know. So you never thought about that, maybe just to get the audience, or?
Like I said, it has to come natural. I will never be like, oh, I gotta make it for that scene or that scene. If it happens, it happens. Like have a beat with the Gibré, but I don't know if I can say it right now. I have a song also with I don't know if you know Greasy.
Yeah.
We have something in the
shit. I'm
in
gonna
the
post
vault.
that everywhere as soon as we up.
We-
so what? It's like exclusive. It's out or it's not?
No,
out
it's
yet?
in the vault. It's in the vault.
Okay.
We don't know
Okay,
yet
okay.
when we're gonna drop it.
You gonna drop it though?
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
That's a dope.
Don't let it in the vault though. I mean,
He
sometimes you
he got a
forget.
project out, so go check his project out also.
Yeah, shout out Greasy, most definitely, man. So out of your recent singles, for someone who never heard about Mr. Severe, which one would you say represents you the most?
Right now would be most definitely Broken.
Broken?
It's like
That's like you, Mr. Severe, as an artist now. That's the vibe.
as an artist right now, like my vibe, even the delivery, it's like a little bit different than the boom bop and stuff. Also, I go with the melodies and stuff, and trying to get a message also in it. So that would be like my joint right now at the moment. Yeah.
Now, if you could make, like, who's your favorite rapper? Or someone that really inspired you?
Inspired me a lot, like Tupac, but like in the spirits, I would say like Sean Price, Redman.
Okay. So let's say Sean Price.
Jada Kiss, most
Okay,
definitely.
Jada. Let's say Jada tells you, "I play me a track." Now I know you're not gonna play Broken. To Jada.
Probably
Play
I
me a
would
track.
go-
You're gonna play. I know, because I know you rap, and when it's rappers like that, you're not trying
Probably
to
maybe
play.
like something like Save My Soul or My Hip Hop Story
Okay.
that's on Clockwork. Ain't Nothing Changed.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Rap Like This on Dumb It Down also.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I was wondering, man, because there's always two sides, you know. There's the side for the general
gotta have
public.
different bags.
You gotta
Yeah, you
have.
gotta
That's
have
what I'm saying.
different bags. Yeah.
And I feel like you got that, so
Yeah.
that's pretty good, man. Severe in the building, you already know what's happening. Now, do you feel artists here collaborate enough, or does everybody move too separate?
I think is there a little bit of both. Like, of course, there's collaboration, but I think everybody, like, it's in its own lane and stuff. But I think there's more collaborations today than there was before. I think, like,
I agree, most def. But it's still, I feel like this people stays in this circle. It's like it's always the same circle. Like
I would be guilty of that sometimes, but like I'm always open to collaborate with people.
that's what I'm
also.
saying,
Like,
man.
you
So how
gotta-
does it work?
I always stay open.
If someone likes what you're doing, like, how does it work for collaboration? Is it like you gotta talk to my manager?
No, you
Is
can
it
talk
like-
directly to me if it makes sense. It makes sense for real.
So
Like,
how much
just
you-
try
how
as
much
long as
you
it's
charge,
good
man?
music.
What's the bag, man? They gotta bring a bag, man. I mean, sometimes it's like that. They gotta bring a bag. You gotta let them
Give me
know.
a bag, throw a bag. I won't say no.
That's what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's work.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
feel
for
me?
sure.
It
We're
is
working,
work.
it's right.
So what draw the lines for you as an artist to be like, man, this one he gets charged. This one I won't charge him. Is there something that draws the line for you?
If you're whack, you're definitely getting charged.
God damn! Nah, for real. That's like, you know?
No, I'm kidding.
The basic shit. He's like, oh, so he charged me, so you must think I'm...
No, I'm kidding. So it's a joke.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
No, but first, like, fuck the money. You gotta be a good, dope music.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
for sure,
that's
bro.
the
At the
first
end of the
thing.
day, even, bro, real talk, I refused money back in the day when I was an artist.
Yeah,
For real,
yeah.
bro. If the music is not good and whoever you feature
Like,
with,
if-
you're not gonna
If in
jeopardize
5, 10 years you're gonna look at it and be
I'm
like,
saying
"Oh,
type shit,
no,"
like, come on,
no,
man.
Then it's
You know
not
what I
worth
mean?
it, you know?
Straight up, man. Because that will stay on.
Yeah.
It's the internet, bro. That shit
Yeah.
lives forever, you know? For sure, for sure. Mr. Severe, what are you working on right now and what can we expect from you, man?
I'm working on a lot of singles right now. Right now, I'm not like I always have project in the works, but it's mostly about singles right now. Like 2026, right now, it's like a lot of fast food era, so people
Mhm.
consume really. So pull a project right now, 1 week, and
Okay, so that's
it's
why I
gone.
was gonna
Yeah,
ask you. So
yeah,
you're not working on a project because of
yeah.
that?
I have a project like that. I'm working since forever, so
Mhm.
that's still in the works. Like sometimes if a beat makes sense for that, I will keep it for that project. But
Mhm.
for now, for 2026, beginning 2027, probably like mostly singles. Like
Okay.
yeah,
That's what I was thinking too, because the projects, you're right. The thing with projects is
there's a lot of hard work in it.
it's a lot of
Yeah,
work
yeah,
and it flies by. But
yeah.
sometimes you guys too, you guys are moving too quick, man. You gotta let it breathe. Bro, songs like Not Like Us, that shit
Yeah,
is
yeah,
for
yeah,
like 2 years,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like you ain't why you guys don't think like that? If you have a banger, let it breathe, bro. Do different version of that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Spread
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
make sure motherfuckers are tired of
Yeah,
it. Like
exactly. Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like too, you guys as artists are moving way too fast. And you know the project is fire, and you're like, damn, I gotta move on to the next. Shit. It hurts.
it's true. It's true.
It hurts. So take your time, bro. Especially you. You got that vibey music. Yo, the projects that you're dropping is the type of music you play like laid back shit. Bro, I was driving highway, chilling, listening to that shit. Sunny day.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo,
yeah.
oh shit, I never heard that joint on the
Yeah,
project.
yeah,
Number 6 of
yeah,
the
yeah,
clockwork,
yeah,
let's say.
yeah,
Like, how come you never like, bro? Let it breathe, bro. I'm
yeah,
just saying
yeah.
that's important, bro. You guys are moving way too fast. And you guys control the game at the end of the day. You feel me? Don't
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
that. If you guys don't drop, we don't get shit.
yeah,
If you guys drop too fast, then we're gonna consume too
yeah,
fast too.
exactly, exactly.
I mean, pace it up a little bit. That's my advice to you, man. Most definitely. I'm gonna go with a quick fire for you, man. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Rapid
let's
fire,
go.
you know what it is. So what's one Montreal rap opinion that might get you in trouble?
One,
Rap opinion that might get you in trouble.
hmm.
Something that you feel about the Montreal scene. And
Well, I will be in trouble if I say it.
well, that's the whole question.
uh, well, I don't care. Like, I don't think I will get in trouble for that. But I
Mhm.
think people are trying way too hard to be to be hard. Like, everybody's trying to do like stuff that it's not Montreal. Trying to jump on a trend.
Mhm.
Like, okay, maybe I will get in trouble for that. But like, if you're from Montreal, you talking like this, Grody, and you like this Montreal, bro. Like,
Choose my word,
choose my
fam.
word, fam.
Talk
Like,
that.
I remember back in the days,
I'm
Montreal, we
dead.
used to have our own flavor and stuff. Like Montreal used
Oh,
to be the
shit.
city and stuff, and we still are the city. And like respect to Toronto, if you're from Toronto, it's okay to speak like that. But
Shout out
I
Toronto.
like if you're from here, don't try to sound like
Yeah.
like some.
Nah,
You
I
know what
feel
I'm
you,
saying?
most definitely.
So
Most
if I get in
definitely.
trouble,
It
I'll
is
be
what
in
it is,
trouble.
my G. At the end of the day, it's your opinion, bro, and it makes total sense. If you're from a city and you sound like another city sometimes, especially when you're
Yeah.
rapping. I mean, there's nothing. It's hip hop too at the same time. A lot of expression gets shared, but when it's a certain slang, you know that it's coming from
Yeah.
a certain city. Like, bro. Like,
Especially so close, like
yeah. I feel you. I
Montreal.
feel
Is
you.
like,
Is there one
we
thing?
have a lot of flavor in Montreal, so
Yeah,
we
so you
got
gotta
a lot
use
of
that.
culture.
No, for sure.
Like, so
For sure.
Montreal is.
Feel like you got a lot of cronies around you. Now, what's one thing you hate hearing people say about local artists? Like, man, these local artists from Montreal, something you hate to hear.
That I don't like as an opinion.
Yeah. You don't like that they say that about Montreal artists.
That's a hard one.
Mm.
That's a hard. I really don't
I was
know.
thinking, when I hear Roden, I'm like, yeah, that one is good. He won't find it. There's a lot of things, though, you know what I mean? If you think about all the hate that people say about Montreal artists, they don't, they too like,
But I think it's like what I said. Like
Yeah.
they trying to sound like.
Okay, like others. That's what you, okay, I feel what you mean. Most definitely.
And it's not, well, it's true what they would say. But maybe I don't like what they do like.
Would you rather be considered the best rapper or the most successful rapper? Like the best, this guy's the best rapper, like hands down. Or, nah, yeah, you're the most successful.
My bank account would say the most successful.
But your heart would say.
The artist would say, like I said, I don't do it for the people. So, well, it depends. Yeah, like the rapper would be like,
Yeah.
the dopest. Well, not the dopest, but at least like if some of like the people I grew up listening, like let's say Nas or stuff like
Yeah,
that,
co-sign your
the
shit.
cosigns that would be
Got
something
you.
for me. Yeah.
What's the most overrated thing right now in rap? The shit is overrated, man.
Cloud rap,
And what's the most underrated thing?
real rap, real spitters,
Talk that.
bars.
What's one artist people would be surprised that you listen to? Come on, drop the Britney Spears, all that shit. Go ahead, man.
No.
And think. Could go back. Justin. Thinking.
I'm thinking. Well, I really like old soul music, like Bobby Womack,
Okay.
Curtis Mayfield. But like a guilty pleasure,
Like
a
damn, you
guilty
listen to
song?
that shit?
Hey, you listen to that shit? Maybe probably like some Spanish like love songs, but yeah, some
Oh, that's true.
like
That's
from
cool.
old school, like
From back in the day.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably like my parents, my mom used to.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, do you think some rappers hide behind vibes because they can't rap, so they just do that vibey music?
Well, they always say, I'm not trying to rap. I'm a rock star." So that would be for me an excuse. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's an
like,
excuse.
Yeah, it would be like, I don't give a fuck about rap. Like,
Yeah, I feel you. I hear that a lot. Trust me.
anyways, I'm not with the rabbity.
What's the worst advice people give to upcoming rappers? You're a brand new rapper. What's one of the worst advice you could give to an up and coming artist?
You have some great questions. Yeah. Worst advice I had.
like not well, you
No, but
or
it
that
could,
you,
it could be like.
could be anything. Like maybe you focus on the money only. Is it too bad?
Well, probably when they say, "Oh, you should make a song," and then it's the trend right now. and,
Okay,
like,
I see
you
what
should do
follow.
that trend. Like if you do a trend, at least make it original. You know,
Like you don't have a TikTok.
it's on my to-do list also.
I'm hearing you talk. I know this guy ain't got a TikTok.
I don't have it, but I'm not like opposed to like I created it, but I never posted. It's like
You should though.
like, I know that
You don't have to do the dances. And
that's
shit,
that's the good advice everybody's saying. Like
yeah.
you should be on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Because you got some catchy hooks, you know. You can just do a little 8 seconds, 16
Like I
seconds
said,
or something.
it's like the hats.
I got you,
Yeah.
man. You see that? Work on that, bro.
Yeah,
Add another member to your team, and you're good, my brother.
Exactly,
for real.
Yeah.
Now, after everything you've built so far, what do you want people to understand about Mr. Severe in the next chapter?
Understand about Mr. Severe, like I said, I represent hip hop. Sometimes I like to have fun and stuff, but I always try to bring a message and always trying to bring quality because at the end of the day, I'm representing hip hop. I'm representing Montreal. So, and for the next, it's really important for y'all to go like subscribe and stream the stuff because we put a lot of effort on this stuff. So it takes like quick seconds, like the small efforts you do for us. It's a big thing for us. So
What's that?
That would be the message. Yeah.
My man, Mr. Severe, you already know DMS Uncut. Go tap in with the music. Check the latest single, the catalog. Pay attention. Montreal got a lot of artists. They working, they rapping, they good, they making noise. Big shout out to my man, Mr. Severe, man. Thank you for coming to the show, my brother.
Big
man.
respect.
You already know.
DMS,
Let's
Mr.
get it.
Severe.
DMS
Uncut.